The hero's final mission may die saving the world on Days of Our Lives for decades. John Black, portrayed by the beloved Drake Hodgson, has been one of Days of Our Lives' most enduring and iconic heroes. From his mysterious days as the Pawn to his epic romances, global espionage missions, and countless brushes with death, John Black has faced it all. Now, fans are bracing for one final, unforgettable mission, one that could very well end with John's tragic and heroic death. Although Drake Hodgson is still alive in real life, he has been on medical leave from the show. His most recent appearance aired several months ago in a poignant scene with Tate Black, Leo Howard, signaling what many now believe to be the beginning of his on-screen farewell. With DOOL filming almost 9 months in advance, the emotional groundwork for John's exit has been quietly laid, piece by piece. Recent episodes that aired on March 31 and April 1, 2025, are now giving us tantalizing hints about what's coming, and how it might all end. And of course, it wouldn't be a day's farewell without Orpheus. A Deadly Grudge, the return of Orpheus Milo Harp, better known to longtime fans as the villainous Orpheus, played by George Del Hoyo, has been one of John and Marlena's most chilling enemies. His vendetta runs deep and dark, and his latest plot could bring about global catastrophe. Orpheus' rage can be traced back to his time as Roman Brady's ISA partner. When his wife, mother to his 2 young children, was tragically killed in a mission gone wrong, he lost all sense of moral direction. Though Roman, then played by Wayne Northrup, was devastated by the event, Milo's grief turned to obsession and vengeance. He blamed Roman and, by extension, those closest to him, namely Marlena Evans. Years later, after faking his death and adopting the Orpheus moniker, he returned with a chilling scheme: kidnap Marlena to force her into becoming a maternal figure for his children. And although years have passed since those events, the wounds remain open. Orpheus has never truly let go of his vendetta. Now, in a terrifying escalation, Orpheus has stolen a nuclear device, and he's prepared to sell it to the highest bidder. The fate of the entire world hangs in the balance. Going rogue, John's final stand when the ISA, International Security Alliance, caught wind of the stolen nuclear weapon, they hesitated, unsure whether to act without a clear and legal directive. But John Black, always the man of action, knew time was running out. And when he discovered Orpheus' involvement, he made the choice that could seal his fate. Ignoring ISA protocol and acting on instinct, John infiltrated the heavily guarded compound where Orpheus was hiding. It's the kind of move fans have come to expect from John: bold, reckless, and driven by an unwavering sense of justice. He knew the ISA bureaucracy might stall and that hesitation could cost lives. So he went in alone. Inside the compound, things quickly went from bad to worse. John and the device were eventually captured. The stakes became crystal clear when nuclear scientist Dr. Carl Pilkington, Alan Wayne Anderson, revealed a harrowing truth to Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, and Marlena before succumbing to his own fatal injuries: the bomb was active, and there was little time left. The bomb, likely already counting down, left John with an impossible choice, and only one way out. A hero's sacrifice. While the exact details have yet to be revealed on screen, many believe that John's final act will mirror a previous DOOL storyline involving the Third Prism. In that storyline, the powerful object was hurled into the ocean to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. In John's case, the stakes are even higher. One theory gaining traction is that John will take the bomb and escape Orpheus compound, only to realize that disarming it in time is impossible. Surrounded, cornered, and with only seconds to act, John may make the ultimate sacrifice. Picture it: John racing against the clock, the bomb in his hands, knowing that if it detonates, millions could die. He makes a break for the ocean, perhaps recalling the moment decades ago when a similar sacrifice saved Salem and the world. This time, it's not just about saving his loved ones, it's about saving humanity. As the screen fades to black, we may hear Marlena's voice echoing in the background, calling his name: just as he leaps into the water, taking the bomb with him, and ensuring no one else will suffer at Orpheus' hands. The fallout, Mourning a legend. If this is indeed how John Black dies, Days of Our Lives will not only be saying goodbye to a character. They'll be closing the book on one of the greatest love stories and heroic sagas in soap opera history. His death would ripple through Salem in devastating ways. Marlena Evans, the love of his life, will face her deepest grief. Belle, Brady, and their extended families will be forced to reckon with the loss of a man who always stood in the line of fire to protect others. Old enemies may reflect on the fact that John, even in death, was a better man than many of them could ever hope to be. And Orpheus? If he survives, he may disappear once again into the shadows. But he will never escape the knowledge that John Black defeated him one final time. A legacy that lives on for fans who have followed John Black since his debut in the 1980s. This final act feels both devastating and fitting. John has always been more than a hero. He was a protector, a husband, a father, and a symbol of resilience. His journey from a brainwashed pawn to a selfless savior has captivated generations of viewers. Though Drake Hodgson's health concerns may have kept him from filming a long goodbye, the writers and producers have crafted a send-off that honors the actor, the character, and the fans. It's a tribute worthy of a legend. As Days of Our Lives moves forward, John's memory will remain a guiding light, a constant reminder that true heroism isn't about living forever. It's about being willing to give everything, even your life, for the people and world you love. And that's exactly what John Black will do. Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives as the countdown continues, not just for the nuclear device, but for the end of an era. John Black's final chapter is coming, and it promises to be as thrilling, emotional, and unforgettable as the man himself.